do something that's reckless that endangers life, technically they now have the authority to take that person down, essentially, right? But that doesn't mean you take them down in the dumbest fucking way possible. You can't use saving life as a crutch if you're going in and wasting more life than you're saving. And I don't think, like, some people in PD are just too fucking dumb to understand the basics of that ideal. Like, literally fucking dumb. I don't know how else to put it, but it's just fucking dumb, dude. It's like, you know, someone says, "Oh yeah, you can pit that car now." You don't pit it at 150 miles an hour into 17 civilians standing on the side of the road and go, "Lol." You crossed the threshold. You know what I mean? That's not how it works. That's not how they do it IRL either. Everything's in a controlled environment as much as possible. If you got to breach a bank, you got to think to yourself, "Hey, I'm doing this because I want to value life. How do I minimize life lost?" So considering they were about to walk out and give them the hostage that they were trying to save, running in there and having like 5 or 6 people die, including police, was one of the fucking dumbest solutions you could have possibly thought of at that point. So, you know, there's not much to say apart from it's fucking dumb, right? But the thing is, like, I feel like this is a norm for police, and I've tried to preach my point across to admins the logic behind it, right? It's like so police, and it's a meme to me that like police think that they aren't robots, especially Penta of all people thinks he's not being robotic, but because X happened, he was allowed to do Y, so he did it. You know what I mean? And technically, when X happens, Y is allowed to happen, but there's other things inside that equation and other variables that can affect how Y should happen. You know what I mean? I don't know how else to explain it, like without. It's like. It's a pretty simple thing, in all honesty. If you're there to save life, that's what you're there to do. You save the life, right? You don't make it worse. Otherwise, it's NVL. Like I literally think it's the so for instance, remember Whippy? Okay, there was a hostage. Cops had guns pointed at him, and he shot the hostage. It's a good example of it, how crims do it. He got banned for NVL because he shot the hostage because the cops said, you know, we don't care, you know, or whatever. Like they didn't care about the hostage, right? So X happened, so he did the Y, but he didn't have the thought process of, am I going to kill myself here? And he got banned for it. And I think if police are doing the same shit, it should be the same thing. That's just my logical viewpoint from it. You know, no matter how you sway that, I think it's fair. You know what I mean? Wait, did I put all the wood inside? I'm meant to cook this shit out here. But I don't know how you logically argue that and think that that made sense in any way whatsoever. Did I say the Richard EMP incident? No, I have no idea what you're talking about. You're watching Doug? Who the oh, Doug Canada, of course. Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, and the thing is, like, That to me. So when I say, hey, cops are fucking RoboCops, it's not about like their character or their persona, or whatever the fuck. It's about their how they take an equation and how they're responsive to that equation. If X happens, I do Y every time. You're a robot. It doesn't matter if you're a character. You're still a robot. That's what AI does. AI is literally based on variables, and it gives an exact answer. And that is what that is. Oh, hostage hurt, me kill. You know what I mean? That's the fucking that is RoboCop. You know, just straight up. Now, if it's a hostage, the hostage is injured. What do I do now to prevent any loss of life? Because that's my job as a police officer. Do I rush? Do I let them go because they're standing at the front saying they want to go and shoot them? You know, what's the safest thing to do? And that was by far the worst choice out of all of it, really. The EMP thing's insane. I haven't seen it. I'll have a look when we get back to base at nighttime. Just I'm down to look at clips and talk about them at nighttime. Oh, we got wooden gates, bro. That's actually sick. I'm gonna put that somewhere for sure, dude. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna look like I actually play the game, guys. Wooden gates and shit, dog. Yo, Ray, what up, dude? Dead? Dead? I have one rope so far, guys. This is going very well. Very well, guys. I only need another, like, 10 million of them, right? Actually, I need like 30 feet of rope if I want to do these raids. So Wrangler's a RoboCop. No, I'm not saying that. In that situation, I feel like it was, though. You guys, you're sounding like the fucking robot that I just explained. Like I literally say someone does X, Y is the only response, and then I say that, and you're just like, oh, he's always a robot. You're literally the same thing, you dumb fuck. How embarrassing! You get something explained to you, and why they're robotic, and then you have the same sort of take. Actual two-head, dude. I mean, if I just think it's fair that if people want CG to stop being cunts, because they are, you know, openly cunts a lot of the time, I don't think shit like that should be happening. You know, yeah, I feel like they get done dirty like that, and usually they won't even report it, but, that one was fucking stupid, to be honest. But I don't know what happened to police. Like, I was watching Penner's stream a bit after, and then there was a gang shootout, and not less than a month and a half ago or something, we had a meeting about all this, and it was discussed that they would have, like, you know, a few minutes, and you'd have to say something before shooting them. Because it doesn't matter what weapon they're using or whatever. If someone's shooting a gun, you can't just shoot them unless you know what they're doing. Could be self-defense for all you know. Obviously, it's Los Santos, and that's like barely ever a thing, but that's the logic of a cop, you know what I mean? You just need to say, hey, stop. Then when they don't stop, you go, oh, I can pull the trigger now. It ain't rocket science.